Ready to get into it?
Yes, I am. Yo, what is going on, everybody? And welcome to another episode of the Rap Radio Show with me as your host, Ryan A. Polk. And, we are temporarily going to be starting at this new time because your boy is preparing for a fashion show. And the new time is going to be Thursdays from 3 p.m. to 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And it's still on Thursdays. And you guys know what it is. Here on the Rap Radio Show, we talk about anything and everything. But real quick, if you want to call in for any questions, concerns, or if you want to give us a brief or express your feelings, then please feel free to give us a ring at 216-939-5087. That is 216-939-5087. And we would love to hear what you got to say, or we would love to hear you argue with us. But let's go ahead to it. So, with me today, I have me a special guest. He is calling all the way from Ghana, and he is, he's an artist, and he's quite the entertainer too. I had the pleasure of recently communicating with this guy. Please let me welcome the son.
He's on.
Oh, he's on.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You're on, nephew.
And you hear us?
I think his screen got stuck.
Oh, screen got stuck.
Yeah.
A little bit of technical difficulties, which is why we just not get ready to start. We just had to start. We just had some technical difficulties. Yes.
Let me see if I can get him out and back in again. Yeah. See if we can get him back in.
Oh, we lost one.
Yeah. He'll be back.
He's gonna be back.
Yeah. Well, he checked out, so he'll be back.
Okay. Let me see where
I'm back.
All right. Well, since we got 31 minutes. So we got 31 minutes left. Yeah, we might as well just wait until he come on back. So for those listening out there, in case you guys have not known, me and Cleveland's own No Static Radio. Yes, Cleveland's #1 internet radio station. No Static Radio. We have been nominated for the Cleveland Scene magazine, and we've been nominated for some awards. You got me, who's been nominated for Best Actor, Best Local Comedian, and my radio show, the Rap Radio Show, got nominated for Best Radio Show. And No Static got nominated for Best Radio Station. And if you want us to win these awards, what we need you to do is to go vote. We need you to go vote, and you can simply just vote for us. You go to, let me just pull up this website, so that way, because we just got done looking at it. If you go to vote.clevelandscene, that is, wait, let me just make sure I got this right. Yeah, if you go to vote.clevescene.com, that is vote.clevescene.com, and if you go underneath read the people and places category, then you can nominate my radio show, the Rap Radio Show, and No Static Radio for best radio station. You go to that category, or remember, I repeat, go underneath people and places, and you click on best radio show and best radio station. You'll be able to get to vote for my radio show, the Rap Radio Show, and also No Static Radio, which is listed as No Static Radio LLC for best radio station. And then if you go underneath the arts and entertainment section, then you'll be able to vote for me for both best actor and best local comedian, the male, of course. I repeat, go to arts and entertainment, hit best actor and best local comedian, male, and then vote your boy to win. And what's so interesting about this, y'all, is that you get to vote every single day. That's right. You get to vote daily. So just vote every day for us. And yes, we can be able to be able to take these awards home. Voting is currently going on until August the 29th. So yes, you have
birthday.
Wait, you said what?
Michael Jackson's birthday.
Michael Jackson's birthday. Oh, okay.
He's back.
He's back? Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yep, here
and
I go.
The winners will be revealed in the Cleveland scene.
Here we go.
Issue on September 21st. Oh, he's back on?
Yep, he's back.
All right. Yes, so good to have you back on, sir. Can you hear us? Hello?
Hello, the volume is down. I can hear you loud.
Oh, wait. Okay, yes, we can. Yeah, we can hear you. You sound like you're a little bit further away.
Okay.
Yeah, can you hear us?
Can you hear me now?
Okay, we can hear you. Okay, yes, I can hear you.
All right.
Okay, yes, I can. Yep, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yes, we are so sorry for the delay, sir. And how are you feeling right now?
Oh, by God's grace, I'm feeling all right. And what about you guys?
Okay. Yeah, so why don't you tell our listeners and our viewers, about yourself?
Yeah, thank you. And good evening from my side, from Ghana, West Africa.
Yeah.
And the listeners, I just want to tell them that the sun is on. The sun, the number one international superstar, is on the radio. The sun is just a simple guy like each and everybody. Um, a musician, a producer, um, a sound engineer, a counselor, preacher, a poet. Just name it, a preach, and it goes on and on like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Well, yes, man. Because I know we have gotten the time to communicate with each other, and yes, man. It seems like, man, you really do. It looks like you are doing a lot of big things over here, man. Um, have you had performed at all this year?
Yes, I've been performing in most of the shows down here. Yeah, I went through a couple of shows in the previous years as well. So I've been performing, playing shows all over. I mean, in Ghana.
Oh, okay. So, like, when it comes to the music scene in Ghana, how would you describe the music scene over in that area? Because there are so many international artists, and you got a lot of international artists that be coming over to the U.S. How would you describe how's the atmosphere for like over there in Ghana for you when it comes to the music industry?
All right, thank you. The music industry over here is quite good. Let me put it this way. There are a lot of people that are into the music industry or the music scene over here, and they have been doing a lot over here. But the problem here is it's very difficult to be heard internationally. Um, Most of the people or the artists over here are struggling so much to be heard, and moreover, the industry over here that we have is not competitive like the one we have in the Western, which is the United States, Canada, UK, Belgium, France, and those Europe countries. So in the industry here, we have a lot to do because there are so many talents over here that needs to be taken to the limelight or to the spotlight.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. Because you know, I mean, like I said, you know, you got so many artists that be coming over here to the U.S. to perform, but then you know, you also there's some of them artists that perform over here in the U.S. You know, they are really really big names in the countries that they're from, and you got a lot of them that still perform in their countries. Um, have you ever performed? Have you ever performed over here in the U.S. at all?
No, I haven't been there to perform. It's just that we have to work on so many things to get there to perform. It's just that I have to organize a show. A show
Yeah.
must be organized so that I can be invited to be part of the show.
Oh yeah.
That way, I can also get an opportunity to travel to play a show over there in the United States. So that's what we have to work on now because I know a lot of people out there want me in the state to perform.
Oh yeah, definitely. You definitely got to make sure the show is organized. I mean, you're traveling to a whole other country. I mean, I would want the show to be organized too myself. But you know, yeah. I mean, well, hopefully, we can see you perform over here one day here in the U.S. and hopefully it's here in Cleveland. You know that you perform because definitely would like to come to one of your shows. Um, and how long have you been an artist for?
Yeah, thank you. I've been an artist quite some years now, and it's not easy for you to be an artist, especially when you are struggling to be heard or you are struggling to, to pop up to be heard by the whole world. So, as an artist, I know God has, putting me on a certain level now. It's like when I started way back, I've been performing, going to many shows, and I had so many experience. But the fact is, when a song come from the United States or the Western world, it's been
Yeah.
accepted over here, and a lot of people patronize it. But when a song is being done, let me put it this way: when a hip hop is being done by a Ghanaian or an African, it's very difficult for people to accept that artist. But when a song is done by a Western person who is a hip hop artist, everybody in Africa is dying to support that person. So when you are not being local, let me put it this way: you are not being local, like doing this our native tongue songs.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to support it. But the part is, I've been doing music. I'm open. I'm a versatile guy who does every music, but hip hop is my blood. So I can't lose my originality for my originality in this sense means the spirit in me, the music spirit in me, which is the hip hop. I can't leave it behind and be doing the native song over here.
Right. Yeah. But yeah. You definitely did make some good points right there. And you know, I mean, yeah, I mean, because you know, it's just like music industry. The music industry is definitely a tough business. I know it's not an easy business, and especially when you're dealing with people, you know, behind, like in the studio and stuff. They know when you got these contracts and everything. I know it's definitely I didn't had artists on here before who have told me just so many stories of how they dealt with a lot of like shady people and just like these contracts and stuff being screwed over. I know how I know like I probably know like the headache that you guys be going through when it comes to the industry.
Oh yeah, I do sympathize with what you just said because there are a lot of contracts that are not being explained very well. So if you sign it, you find yourself wanting at the end of it. So the best thing for you, an artist, to do, if you are not conversant with some of the words in the contract, the best thing for you to do is to get a lawyer to look into it and explain it into details and break it down for you to understand before you getting into it. Because I realize that some people sign contract at the end of it, they do cry. Like they do tell themselves that if I hadn't known, I wouldn't have signed that contract. And at the end, you see that the contract or what they've signed, you see them, they give them everything look glamorous. Let me put it this way, everything look glamorous. You see them in a video performing with all these luxury things. But at the end of the day, based on the contract, the money given to them is not like what people think. Maybe the artist supposed to have about 60 or 70% of the contract. But because they didn't make it known to the artist that with this of the 70%, we're still going to deduct certain percentage of the things to help you, like to support you, the artist. So the 10% or the 15% left is what will be given to you. So some people don't really look at this and they fall a victim. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, and it's just yeah. I mean, you definitely gotta have a lawyer look at. You definitely gotta have a lawyer to look at what you be doing, and also because it's just so easy to get taken advantage of, and to get screwed over, in the business. And I know that I know it's gotta be like a lot of it's gotta be what's the word I'm looking for. It's definitely gotta be a lot of like clarification and also assistance that you would need on your side when you're dealing with it. But yeah, I mean, where
Yeah.
can we do you have any of your music on like Spotify or any of that?
Yes, I have a music on online, especially the one that I did with I did with 10K. It's on
Okay.
Spotify, all the digital platforms. Yes, the title is Wololotai, which means because of your love.
Mm, okay, okay. And where can our listeners and viewers find you at when it comes to social media?
Yeah, on social media, on Facebook, my fan page is The Sun. That's THESON, The Sun. But when you go to other parts like Twitter, Instagram, um, and other places, is at I am underscore the sun. At I am underscore the sun. So the best thing, if you want to know more about me, you just Google it at I am underscore the sun. Then everything displays. You'll see me, um, my social media, and also where my songs are being located, especially in the stores that you can get my song to stream or purchase.
Oh, okay. And what would you say? So, what would you say is one of the out of all the performances that you have done, can you recall your most memorable performance? Like, what would you say was personally like your best performance you ever done?
Yes, my best performance that I did or I've done was last year, which was um, organized by our town members. It's one of the festivals that we do celebrate during the Easter season, and it's called TJ Fest, TJ Festival. That was the wonderful. memorable performance I had so far. And everybody, like the audience, the listeners, boy, like, was wow.
Nice, nice. Like I said, and I'm definitely about to check out, definitely about to check out your music too. On Spotify. Because yeah, because I'm always down to listen. I'm always down to listen to new music. And when it comes to international artists, international artists are dope. And who would you say is probably your biggest inspiration when it comes to being when it comes to an artist? Who has inspired you the most?
All right, thank you. Nobody inspired me in music because I can say proudly that music is in our family. Because my grandfather was a musician, choir master, a music director. So everybody in the house or the family knows how to sing, how to compose music, play any instrument. But nobody inspired me to do music. When I started music, um, people who listen to my flow says that you sound like Tupac. And then I don't know who is called Tupac because that was, let me say, early 90s. So they've been saying that you sound like Tupac, you sound like Tupac. So it got to some time, a friend of mine introduced me to Tupac. At then, we don't have anything called the internet that you can go easily to make an research. So he showed me Tupac with a tag in a magazine and said, "This is Tupac." So the first time that I heard Tupac's song, I was like, this guy copied my style. But I realized that Tupac was far older than me. So the voice sounds similar. So after making research about this guy, I realized that all that I do, he also did the same thing. So I took him as my inspirational or mentor in the music industry.
Okay, okay. Yeah, and so do you have like a so you don't necessarily have like a favorite artist or whatnot technically.
I am crazy
Oh, no, you good, you good.
about I'm voting.
You voting? Oh yeah. Oh, that's another thing too. That's another thing too. The son, I'm gonna send you these links so that way you can vote for me at No Static Radio because we got nominated for some awards at the Scene Best of Cleveland. I got nominated for Best Actor. I got nominated for Best Actor, Best Comedian, and my radio show. The rap radio show that got nominated for Best Radio Show, and No
Wow.
Static Radio here they got nominated for Best Radio Station. I'm gonna send you the link so that way you can vote for us, and you can vote for us every day.
All right, no problem. I have so many fans and so many friends who also support me to vote for you each and every day. And I pray that you guys are going to make it there because No Static Radio has been number one since day one. And they always play my song, support me. And so I can also render my support by voting for each and everybody who is in the station who has been nominated for this special awards.
Oh yeah,
So you
for
have
sure.
my support 100%.
Yes, because well, you definitely gotta be supportive of one another in the entertainment industry. And the one thing that I don't like is that when you have people who be okay, they'll tell you to share something of theirs or like promote theirs, but then when you ask them, they don't want to do it at all. Like I can't stand that.
Yeah, yeah, it's always the same. It's always the same everywhere. But you don't have to, I mean, focus on what you have to focus on what you want to do and leave them. If they don't want to support you, there are so many ways. There is a proverb. There are so many ways of killing a cat. Because I quite remember when I was nominated to No Signals Radio for the top 10 chart countdown. Um, the presenter was surprised how I accumulated such vote. That was last year.
Yeah.
I accumulated 1,000 something votes. And the person who was following me got, the second person got, I think, 200 and something or 400 and something votes. So they were surprised how I just accumulated such figure or such vote in one single season. So when he asked me, I said it's God because they might say I sometimes push the link to people to, I mean, vote, but they don't. But
Yeah.
those who really support me, or those who I don't know that they could vote for me, they were the people who voted for me to get such figure. So always put God first, and everything gonna work out. And it will be a surprise that oh, you've won.
Do you know
People
Dustin?
don't want to support you, but you've won.
Dustin Lee, they got that's the record cat.
Oh, no, I never heard of no.
I put in Ray Mail, but
Raynell's all this?
no, he not. I was doing it every day though. I
Oh,
guess.
okay. Over here, no. Oh man, yes, that is yes, and that is true, son. And because we had some technical difficulties of starting real late and only had you on here for only like only 30 minutes. We'll get to 30 minutes. I definitely want to have you back on, both you and 10K, 2 weeks from now. So on Thursday, August the 24th, at the same time, definitely want to have both you and 10K on because y'all both are artists, and yeah, I do feel like that. Yes, that I definitely do want to have you back on. Yeah, definitely
All
want to have
right,
you back.
thank you very much.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
yeah, because because in total, we only got 30 minutes of interviewing you today. Due to technology, because technology can be a pain in the ass. And
Absolutely,
yeah, so
absolutely.
yeah, so that's why we're going to be doing that. And then like when it comes to so like when it does also when it comes to music, like what would you say is one of the from your experience, what would you say is one of the toughest challenges, but yet some of the easiest challenges of being an artist?
Okay, let me say the tough one first. The tough one is you being an artist, like me being an artist. There are so many promises that people do give to me in the past because sometimes when I rock or storm the stage, after the performance, I have a lot of people contacting me. Oh, at then I was called the son of Tupac before I rebranded the name. So they'll call me the son of Tupac. Yeah, you did a great job. Can I have your number? I just want to introduce you to one of our gurus in the music industry. I just want to do this. But the next day, now they ask you to call. When you call, it's like boom, 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 boom. They will never answer the call. Sometimes they will answer and tell you that they are busy. Call me this day. When you call, they will never answer. Another challenge is they will say that you are doing good. I want to invest such money into you, into your
Yeah,
creativity or into your music. But you realize when you go to them, they'll tell you that they are having some financial challenges, so I can do this, I can do that. And this alone breaks my spirit sometimes. But sometimes when a radio station call me to present my song or to bring my song for airtime play, there are some people when they listen to the song, they say this song is unprofessional. We can play it on our radio station. Sometimes when I come, I get pissed off, and my mom tells me that no, God's way is not your way. God's way is not your way. So you'll definitely make it when God's time is due for you. And I was like, okay, I continue praying. But the good challenge, the best thing, and the good aspect of me being an artist is in my childhood, I've been saying that I'll be heard by the international world, especially in the United States. My music, because my music is a hip hop. So one day I'll be heard in there. If I'm not even there, I'll be here and my song will be there and people will enjoy it. So in God's due time, because I've been saying it into the universe, praying over it, God has made it possible for me to be heard in the international world, which is the United States and some part Canada. When I check my geographical um, playlist on Spotify and every like audio mark and geographically, I've been getting about 10, excluding USA, Ghana, Nigeria, Canada. and the UK. The rest, I get about 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 people from all the countries. So that means that I'm making an improvement.
Yes.
Yes. So I think that's the good aspect of it. And No Static Radio has also hooked me up by the help of Eshanda Jacobs, who is my manager, and promotion and everything has been going on. So I think this is a good thing. As I'm here, a lot of people are being recognized by a lot of people outside my country. So that's a plus to my career.
Oh man. Wow. That was definitely a lot. Yes. And it was good info too at that as well.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we are coming to an end of the show, and like I said, 2 weeks from now, definitely want to have you back on. We're going to have you and Tank and 10K on here, and again, you guys, it's going to be, the new time is going to be from three. Well, the new temporary time is going to be from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. I want to thank you for listening to NoStackRadio.net, where you just finished listening to the Rap Radio Show here on the station, where we don't bring the static, but we sure enough bring the noise. Make sure you guys check us out on social media. We absolutely love to hear from you at Facebook.com/No Static Radio LLC, on Twitter at No Static _ Radio, on Instagram at the real _ No Static Radio, and on YouTube at No Static Radio. And our newest platform, Discover.tv. Just type in No Static Radio. Also, if you'd like to listen to replays of this show and others on NoStaticRadio.net, make sure you check us out on Mixler, MixLR.com, or Mixcloud.com. Just type in No Static Radio on the toolbar for replays of the show and others on this platform. And for continued streaming, listen to us on TuneIn.com or LiveOnlineRadio.net. And Media Q. Just type in No Static Radio on the toolbar for continued streaming of the show and all others on this platform. And for a more in-depth look at all things No Static Radio, including upcoming events, merchandise, or an in-depth look at all our show hosts, please visit our website at www.nostackradio.net for all things No Static Radio. Thank you so much for your time with us. And you know what it is. We got more music for your listening pleasure here on The Voice of the Revolution. NoStackRadio.net is powered by Google and Colors on YouTube, and sponsored by Lamont Avenue Wines in the Cleveland Rugby League, and designed me exclusively. The Sun, I want to thank you, man, again for coming on with us, and we're going to see you back on here in 2 weeks, and also, you guys, remember, don't forget to vote for me and No Static Radio. Vote me for Best Actor, Best Local, and for Best Actor, Best Local Comedian. Wow, it's getting awesome. And then and also vote, and that'll be under the wait, make sure I got the right section. That will be under the, let's see what section that will be in. So I don't want to give you guys the wrong section. Yes. That will be under the arts and entertainment section. And then also vote my radio show, the Rap Radio Show, for Best Radio Show, and vote No Static Radio, LLC, for Best Radio Station. Just go to vote.clevec.com. That is vote.clevec.com. Take it to that website, and remember, y'all can vote every damn day. Vote daily. And voting is going on until August 29th. And we are out of here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, have a nice day and have a nice evening.
I'm going to go out with Warlord Tank. Just him and Cat.
What is it, okay? All right. Did you get the picture I sent you for the Shang promo?
I got a look.